Back to my YouTube channel. I am Iraj, your mortgage agent and real estate broker. Today I am diving into a very important topic for every landlord, tenant, homeowner, and investor in Ontario. How landlord and tenant disputes are resolved, the official places you must go, and how the new Bill 60 in 2025 is changing the entire process. If you are a landlord dealing with problem tenants, if you are a tenant experiencing unfair treatment, or if you are an investor watching the market, this video will help you understand your rights, your responsibilities, and new system that will shape rental housing over the next decade. Let's get started. Where landlord and tenant disputes are settled in Ontario. In Ontario, almost all rental disputes are handled by one place, the Landlord and Tenant Board, LTB. The LTB is official tribunal that decides evictions, rental disputes, maintenance issues, illegal rent increase, landlords' own use applications, harassments or interference issues, rent arrears, and payment plans. If you are a landlord or a tenant, this is the legal home for any dispute. How do you start a case? Landlords file an L form, tenants file a T form. Hearings can be online, by phone, or rarely in person. Decisions are legally binding. Other official places for help: Rental Housing Enforcement Unit, RHEU, for illegal lockouts, harassment. Local Property Standards Offices for unsafe living conditions. Community legal clinics help tenants file and defend cases. Lawyers and paralegals for both sides. A small claim courts for certain damages outside the act. But most issues eventually land at the LTB. The major problem with the old system. For many years, the number one complaint from everyone, landlord, tenants, investors, and professionals, was the same: LTB delays. Hearing took too long, evictions took too long, maintenance claims took too long, and the backlog kept growing. This caused landlords losing thousands in unpaid rent, tenants waiting months for repair, investors scared to buy rental properties, housing supply shrinking, more conflict and frustration. The government heard these complaints for years and finally responded with a major reform. Part 3: Bill 60, what it is and why it matters. In 2025, Ontario introduced Bill 60, the Fighting Delays, Building Faster Act. It covers many sectors, but a big part focuses on landlord-tenant reform. Here are the key changes in simple language. Faster LTB decisions. Bill 60 forces the LTB to speed up evictions, payment hearings, maintenance disputes, review and appeals. Backlog reduction is the main goal. Stricter rules for repeat rent offenders. If a tenant is late every month, Bill 60 allows the LTB to treat repeated late payments as a separate issue. This helps good landlords who face constant delays. clearer notice timeline. Eviction notices, hearing dates, and response deadlines are being tightened. This means fewer endless delays. Better digital case system, more online filing, better scheduling, automated document sharing, reducing dispute before they even reach a hearing. Enforcement improvements. Sheriff offices and enforcement process are being streamlined, shortening the time between a decision and actual enforcement. More transparency. LTB must publish performance metrics and timeline, making the system more accountable. Why does this matter? Because Ontario had one of the slowest dispute systems in Canada. Bill 60 aims to make it one of the fastest. How Bill 60 helps reduce disputes. When disputes take months, people get angry, emotional, and desperate. Bill 60 reduces conflict by giving faster hearing. A quicker hearing means fewer side arguments, less frustration, and fewer escalations. Preventing games and delays. Some landlords and tenants both use delay tactics. Bill 60 reduces those loopholes, providing more clarity. Clear deadlines equal fewer misunderstandings. Improving digital communication. When documents are filled online and shared instantly, fewer fights happen over "I didn't receive it." What this means for real estate investors. Now let's talk about the most important part for my investor community. Bill 60 is designed to increase investor confidence. Here is why. Faster evictions equal less financial risk. Instead of waiting months for unpaid rent, landlords get decisions sooner. More stable rental market. Predictable rules attract professional investors. Reduce dispute volume. Lower conflicts means more long-term tenants and better cash flow. Increased housing supply. More investor buy. More rental units created. Overall market growth. A stronger real estate demand. When investors feel safe, they build, buy, and expand portfolio. Bill 60 is not perfect, but it's a step toward stabilizing Ontario rental ecosystem. To wrap up, the LTB is official home for all landlord-tenant disputes. Bill 60 is major reform aimed at reducing delays and improving fairness. Faster decision will lower conflicts between landlord and tenants. These changes help attract investment and strengthen Ontario real estate market. If you are landlord, tenant, investor, or simply curious about your rights, make sure you stay informed. And if you need help with rental financing, refinancing, or investment property funding, I'm here to help. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.